Okay, class, good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning, Yintung. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you for your response. So we just continue our lesson for today lah, yeah, because we just finished finished chapter 8, force and motion. So today I would like just do the discussion on our exercise, yeah, exercise that I have gave you before. Okay, and then maybe after the school holiday, we will start new topic, chapter 9, and then we have how many topic left? Chapter 9, heat, and then chapter 8. Chapter 8 is chapter 10 is sound wave, and then 11, 12, and 13 is about the space lah, about the outer space. Okay, so we have how many chapter left? Chapter 9, chapter 10, 11, 12. So we have 4 chapter left. Okay, I will start chapter 9 after the school holiday. Next week, starting from 11 September, for 1 week is our school holiday. For 1 week. Okay, class? Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Right, thank you for your response. All right, now, you open your workbook, all right? And then page 113. Okay, I will share the screen first. Make sure you can see my screen sharing, yeah? Okay, can you see my screen sharing? Please make it full screen, yeah? Right. I want to explain you this, 8.10, the inquiry experiment. The title for this experiment is supposed to be the size of the bubble and the depth of the liquid. The size of the bubble and the depth of the liquid. Okay, it is related to our previous topic. All right, if you still remember, the what we call this is related to the liquid pressure. Okay, liquid pressure. Okay, before I start the explanation for this activity, so you can look at this first, yeah. So this is the effects of force. You still remember? We just want to do some revision lah, for you to remember what are the topic we already learned in 8.2 effects of force. Okay, because in one subtopic there are many subtopic. All right. So the first one, 8.2, the effects of force. Again, right? Can you see the presentation? I hope you can see it. Yeah. All right. Effects of force. Okay. Number 1, the effects of force. For example, there are 6 effects. Make sure you can what we call remember this. What happened here? Why the pen is so small? Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, great pen. Okay, 6 effects of force. For example, I only write 4, but you can look at it later. Change the shape, change the direction, change the speed, change the size and the shape of the object. This is the effects of force. And then there are another 2. You can look at it and inside your textbook. Okay, so B, the second topic for effects of force is the buoyant force. It's the buoyant force. Okay, how to measure it, and then what are the formula? You still remember the formula to measure the buoyant force? Meaning that actual weight you minus apparent weight, then you got the buoyant force. Okay, what is the force measure? What is the unit of force, class? If you still remember, what is the unit of force? Unit of force. Okay, who can give me what is the unit of force? Anybody? What's the unit of force?
Nm square.
Unit of force, only force, yeah? Okay, again, okay, correct, good. So the unit of force is N, or Newton. Okay. And then you said Nm. Nm squared. Nm is the unit of what? This is the unit of moment of force. This is moment of force. Okay, later on, make sure you remember. This is the moment of force. Newton meter, right? Okay, next one. A, effects of force. B, buoyant force. C, about lever. You still remember the class of lever, class 1, class 2, class 3, and then what are the fulcrum, what are the load, and then what we call the effort, and then the how you want to categorize class 1 level, class 2 level, and class 3 level based on the location of the fulcrum, load, and effort at the middle of the tools. Okay, and its tools. Okay, finish already level. Okay, number 4 is moment of force. Okay, moment of force. You must try to remember the formula. The force multiplied by the distance from fulcrum to the force. So you have the moment of force. Then the unit of moment of force is Newton meter. Yeah? Distance is in meter, and then the force is in Newton. Okay, so you multiply distance with the force, distance from fulcrum to force, times the what we call the force, and then you got the moment of force, unit in Newton meter. Okay, number 4. And then the last one is pressure. The formula for pressure is pressure equal to force divided by surface area. So what are the what we call the unit of pressure is Newton meter square. Right? So how many pressure you learn? First, gas pressure. One of the pressure you learn is gas pressure, liquid pressure. Gas pressure including atmospheric pressure, and then liquid pressure including the water. Liquid mean here, one of the example of liquid is water. Okay, right. So we go back to the question 8.10. So what is the aim of this experiment? To study the effect of depth on the pressure in the liquid. Okay, to study the depth of effects of depth on pressure in the liquid. All right. So I will explain to you one by one here. Where is the picture? Okay, this one. I hope you can see the picture over here. Yeah. Okay. The experiment, okay, the activity, it want to study the depth. You still remember the depth? The depth of water versus what? Versus the pressure. You still remember? This is about water or liquid pressure. You still remember liquid pressure? Okay, what are the relationship between the depth of water and the pressure? Again, I think on Monday, I already explained about this. For example, if the depth of water is increased, so what happened to the pressure? What happened to the pressure? Okay, Wamantai, thank you. So, if the depth of water increase, meaning that the pressure also increase. Okay, depth of water is measured in meter lah, meaning how deep you go under the water. How deep? Maybe 10 meter, 5 meter, 20 meter, and then as you go deeper into the water, the pressure also increase. Okay, so in this experiment, the guys or the boys over here will try to blow a bubble. Okay, they try to blow to create a bubble and then insert into this what we call a glass tube. Okay, glass tube. The boys over here try to create a bubble by blowing into the tube into the rubber tube, and then the bubbles will emerge inside the glass tube. So what happening here? Okay, I just zoom it a bit. What happened when the boys over here try to blow into the rubber tube? What will happen? There is a bubble here, right? Then there will be a bubble created here. So I try to zoom it a bit for you to see clearly. All right, there will be a bubble. Okay, there will be a bubble. Okay, I will try to draw it. Okay, there is a bubble over here. Okay, and then when the bubbles going up, okay, when the bubbles are going up, because as you know, the air is what we call less dense than water, right? So can you see the difference here? Okay, with the size of the bubble. Can you see the difference here?
Yes.
Okay, what happened to the bubble? What happened to the size of the bubble here?
Become larger when flow up.
Okay, very good. So if you can see here very clearly, when the bubbles are getting going up, you can see the changes in size. The size of bubbles when it goes up, it's getting larger. Okay, the size of the bubble at the bottom of the water is smaller. Okay, depend on what? Okay, it will depend on what we call the depth lah. So this is the first level of water, the surface level of water, and then up until here. So this is the what we call the depth of water lah. Depth. Maybe I just draw you for you to understand a little bit. So this is maybe about 5 centimeter. Sorry, not 5 centimeter. The depth is this is maybe 5 centimeter. This is 10, 15, 20, and then 25, 30, or 35. This is in cm, meaning that the depth, right? Okay, 5 centimeter at the surface. This is 0 centimeter at the surface. All right. So as the depth is lower, you can see at 30 centimeter depth of water, the depth of water is 30 centimeter. Okay, the depth of water 30 centimeter. You can see the size of what we call the size of bubble over here is smaller. Smaller size of bubble. Okay, and then as the bubbles go up, because of the difference of density, right? Air is less dense than water, so the bubble will goes up. At 5 centimeter depth, okay, at 5 centimeter depth, only 5 centimeter. What happened to the bubble? The bubble become. What happened to the bubble? The bubble here become larger or become bigger. Okay. What caused the size of the bubble become larger as it goes up? What caused the bubble become bigger? What do you think?
Pressure.
Because of the pressure. Okay, because of the pressure. Okay, because as you know, when the object is underwater, the deeper the object goes under the water, the larger the pressure. Okay, because that's why we can see the bubble inside 30 centimeter of water depth. The air bubble is smaller because the bubble, the air is exerting the bubble. The air bubble exert the force from the pressure or the force from the water. Okay, as it go higher, then the pressure is less, so the what we call the air bubble, and then become bigger. Okay, can you understand this, class? What happened in here? The activity here.
Yes.
Can, okay, very good. Right, go back to the workbook. Okay, 240. Okay, just do some quick answer here. All right, observation, the size of bubble increase when they up the glass tube. Okay, the glass of bubble increase. Okay, go up to the glass tube, the size will increase. Okay, discussion, what happened? What happened here in the discussion? When air bubble are deep down in the water, they are exerted with water pressure. Okay, as they rise, the water pressure decrease, and then cause the volume and the size of the bubble to increase. Do you understand this? Yeah, just the same things lah. Yeah, just the same thing that I explained just now. Inside the water, the pressure is higher, so water bubble is smaller. And then when the bubble, when the air bubbles going up, the water pressure decrease, and then the size of the bubble increase because there is less pressure exerting at the air pressure because of the depth. The depth is less, so the water pressure is also less, and then the bubble become bigger. Okay. Next one, relationship between the size of the bubble and the depth of the liquid. Of course, if the deeper the liquid, the smaller the size of bubble. The deeper the liquid, the smaller size of the bubble, or you can go opposite. Okay, the shallower the liquid, the shallow the liquid, the bigger the size of bubble, or vice versa, or opposite. You can answer it in opposite manner. Okay. So what is the relationship between the water pressure and the depth of the liquid? Already give you the answer. The deeper the liquid, the higher the water pressure. Okay, all right. In your opinion, why are the wall of the dam and submarine has a thick wall? Okay, to withstand higher water pressure. This also I already explained you on Monday. Okay, so the conclusion is as the depth of the water liquid increase, okay, the water pressure also increase. Okay, but please remember, when it comes to the atmospheric pressure, different. Atmospheric pressure, as you go higher, the air pressure, what happened? If on the plane, if on the mountain, you still remember? This is liquid pressure, right? Okay, if you can see my presentation right now, liquid pressure, the depth of water is increased, the pressure increase. How about gas pressure or atmospheric pressure? Or atmospheric pressure. This one a bit different because it's a different state of matter, right? Number one, the altitude. You know what is altitude? Altitude is the height, and then pressure. Okay, if the altitude increase, what happened to the pressure? What happened to the air pressure?
Decrease.
Decrease or increase? Again? Hello? Decrease or increase? I can't hear you clearly.
Decrease.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So, decrease. Okay, this is the what we call the difference between gas pressure and liquid pressure. Okay, as you go higher, the air pressure decrease. Lower altitude, higher air pressure. Okay, right. Can you understand? Okay, good. Okay, next one. Okay, I will show you the yesterday question lah, this one. Okay. Copy. All right. Cannot copy the image. Copy. And then okay. This is the yesterday exercise, extra exercise I gave you. So we want to discuss this first because I think we do not have enough time to discuss all the question on page page what? 100 where is it? 114. 115 and 116 later. So I will discuss this question first. Okay. All right. This is the yesterday exercise. Is it? You already finished it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. So we have 10 more minutes. Okay. Question. Section A, of course, like usual, like normal, section A consists of multiple choice question. Okay, question number 1. What happened to the air pressure when altitude is higher? Very easy. Okay, what happened to the air pressure? You can highlight it. Never mind, you can use highlighter. Air pressure when the altitude is higher. Very easy answer. What is the answer, class?
Decrease.
Okay, the air pressure is decrease. Okay, to decrease. Okay, great. Okay, so number 2. What is the example of second class level? Again, if you can use highlighter, use a highlighter. Example of second class level. Okay, second class level, you must understand the position of the what is the position of fulcrum, load or effort at the middle of this class. Okay.
Load.
Yeah.
Load.
Load, right. Okay. FLE. This is on the middle, right? On the middle. Middle. Okay. First class, second class, third class. So this is second class. So load must be in the middle. Load must be in the middle. So what is the answer?
Donkey.
Donkey. Donkey is the kereta sorong, wheelbarrow. Yes, correct. Good. Okay. How about pliers? Pliers, I think this is the first class. And then cangkul, penyepit, I think this is third class. Plier, first class. And then how about the cangkul here? Cangkul is what class? Cangkul, third class, right? Okay, yes. Also third class, right? Okay, good. Number 3. What is the factor produce greater air pressure? The factor that produce greater meaning more air pressure. More air pressure. Okay, this is also very easy question. So what are the factor? I think there is only 2 factor, right? Okay. There are 2 factor affecting the gas pressure. Still remember? What is number 1? What is the factor number 1? Still remember? T-E-M. Right. Temperature. Meaning, higher the temperature, the higher high pressure. Number 2 is volume. Meaning that the higher the volume, the higher the air pressure. So what is the answer? Large volume? Large volume? Yes. Large volume? Yes. Small volume? No. Small volume? No. Low temperature? Low temperature? Not right. Like I said just now, higher temperature, higher air pressure. Higher volume, higher air pressure. So there is no low temperature, is not. And then how about large surface area? large surface area is not related to the factor. And only two factors. One is temperature and then one is volume. Okay, so the answer is for question number 3 is A. Okay, right. Next one, section B. Section B, objective question also, but give you in the different form. Okay, the diagram 1 show a knife used to cut a tomato. Okay, underline the correct answer for the statement below. Okay, I think you can answer it very well. Okay, a sharp knife can be used easily to cut an object, of course. This is because the sharp knife exert. Okay, a sharp knife can be easily cut the object. Okay, I can understand that. Because the sharp knife exert. Okay, small pressure or greater pressure. Okay, if you can see the knife, if I can draw the cross section of the knife is like this, right? If I can draw the section of the knife lah, it's like this. Okay, this is the knife, for example. This is the knife. All right. So the knife has smaller or bigger surface area here. Surface area here. Yes, very good. It has smaller surface area, right? So you still remember, if it has smaller surface area, what happened to the pressure? Is it greater pressure or smaller pressure?
Greater.
Greater pressure. Remember that. Okay, very good. So the answer here is greater pressure on the tomato. If you try to use a blunt knife like this, this is very blunt knife, ataupun pisau yang tumpul. Contohlah. Okay. This is blunt knife. You can see here, the surface area here at A, and then the surface area at B is different, right? B is much greater pressure, and then A will have less pressure. Sorry. Yeah, okay, correct. B will have a greater pressure, and then for the knife A, we have what we call small pressure, so that you cannot cut the knife very easily because of the surface area is larger here. Okay, so you may be crushing the tomato lah. All right, continue. So we have greater pressure on the tomato due to this one very easy. I just draw it for you. Small or large area of the blade. Small or large area of blade. In B, in B. Small or large area? Anybody?
Large.
Large area of the blade or small area of the blade? Can see here, B and A, between B and A. Can you see the A here? Can you see the A blade?
Yes.
Which one has small surface area of the blade? B or A?
B.
B, right. Can see here? This is blunt, right? Okay, this is blunt. This has smaller surface area. This one has smaller surface area. This one has larger surface area. This one has larger surface area. So, smaller surface area will exert greater pressure. So, what's the answer for the next question? Is it small or great? Small or large? Small or large? This one. Small or large, class? Small or large area of blade?
Small.
Of blade. Okay, small area. Okay, small and then great. Okay, next. Last one. Tick on the other application involving pressure in daily life. Pressure. Okay, very easy. Shoe with spike. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, just tick. Right? And then pushing a car.
Yes.
Pushing a car got to do with pressure or no?
No.
No.
No, okay. No, pushing car is not involving pressure. Okay, and then how about tractor tire? Tractor
Yes.
tire? Yes, pressure. Because tractor tire has large surface area. Okay. So shoe with spike, yes. Tractor tire, yes. And then pushing a car is not about pressure. It is about work. Okay. It is push or pull. Push or pull. So it is not the not involving the pressure in daily life. Okay. Right. Sorry, what happened here? Okay. Okay. I think I will continue. Okay, never mind. Okay. For discussion, discussion on practice pengukuhan 8 this one, I will give the answer on the Telegram. Okay, for you to self-check whether your answer is correct or no. Is it okay? And
Yes,
then
teacher.
if you have any question about the question on this workbook, practice pengukuhan 8, you can ask me on the Telegram. Okay, so now it's 11:32 in the morning. So I will end the class here. Do you have class tomorrow? No. And then Khamis, Jumaat also tidak ada. Alright. So we start school holiday at 11, right? 11 until for 1 week. Okay. If you have anything to ask, just ask me on the Telegram group. I think we will seeing you all after the school holiday on Monday. Okay, on Monday. Monday is how on Monday, we have class on Monday. Okay, and then we start the new chapter on Monday also after the school holiday. Is it okay, class?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, see you all again after the holiday. Like I said, usually I said stay safe, stay at home because do you know that in Sarawak they are starting vaccine 12 to 70 years old. Do you think you want to take the vaccine or no?
No.
Class? You take lah, take lah. Maybe, I don't know lah, because you student, you are still young. You are about 13, 14 years old. You are categorized as a low risk person. But never mind lah, I think you just discuss with your parent whether you want to take the COVID vaccine or no. Because many of the cases are related to the younger, got no symptom, and then usually they are cured on their own. But never mind. In Sarawak, they are starting vaccination 12 to 17 years old of student before the school start. I don't know about in Semenanjung. Don't know. We're just waiting for the information, latest information from the government, whether they want to vaccine you or not. Okay, we just stand by lah, and then maybe at 3rd October, the school will be reopened by stages. We'll see you all again lah by that time. Okay, class. If you thank you for your focus and attention today. So you can leave the class now. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, bye. See you again. Bye-bye.